This is day 20, episode 16 of my modular journey. Today we're going to be talking about envelopes in the Quadigy quad envelope generator. When it came down to picking an envelope, ADSR, because that's all I'm super familiar with is ADSR, but I'm always used to them being in the synthesizer already, on the deck, and all I got to do is move the sliders. So I wanted something that was similar to that in nature for my newbie brain to wrap around. But once I opened this up and got into it, holy smokes. The kind of stuff that goes on in here is pretty amazing. Plenty of demos on the internet about this, so I'm not going to go into super deep detail, except to just say it takes a gate in and then the envelope out, which goes to handle whatever it is you're trying to envelope. So let me throw this in the rack and wire something up. The Quadigy I saw show up in a bunch of demos on the web, usually using them as I expect to see an ADSR. Attack, decay, sustain, release. But there's really interesting options inside of this under these menus, like the fact that it can cycle. You can set your shape and then have it just cycle endlessly. So I've got the System 8 down here. Let me bring some patch cables over to it, to the pitch. I'm going to need a longer one for my gate. All right, so I want to now come out of this guy down here into my VCA, and then out of my VCA to the mixer. All right, so one thing I've already messed up is this is not where this goes. So the other cable was long enough. Hold, please. So I have my gate coming out of the MIDI in from the System 8 that's triggering or gating the envelope generator, which then takes its output back over here to this mult, and the mult then opens the VCA. So now if I start clicking, if I hit keys on the keyboard, what I'm trying to do is dial in a sound. And so if I come over to the actual envelope gate menu here, you can see the shape of my ADSR. It's a little bit of a slow attack. And then it's got a slow decay. My sustain is still midway. Then of course we have our release. Again, gating it in one place would mean I can send a filter resonance out of here. Actually, let me try that. I don't think I've tried that before with the ensemble. So if I take my VCF, so under this menu, oops, let's go back here. Under this menu, you see the first one. This is the filter envelope. My sound's pretty quiet. Oh, dummy. Let's see if you can hear it better on warp. So you can kind of hear it decaying the warp, right? So I think that's probably it for now for the Klavis Quadigy. Coming up next will be the Behringer ARP 2600. Stay tuned for that.